Teacher talking sports, what it does, what it do, how we live in today. The Athletic came out with their NHL player tiers for the 2024-25 season. So they cooked up a list of their top 150 players in the league, separated into five groups. So they actually included more, and they included goalies, which they previously did not do. So again, the players are in tiers. So rather than look at all 150, I'm gonna show you guys the tier one, which is the MVP, and they call tier one MVP, and they say a top 10 player, someone who is very likely to get serious trophy consideration at season's end, and whom championship caliber teams are built around the best player on almost any team in the league. So there are 12 players that were in tier one, and there's sub tiers in each tier. So three guys made tier 1A. So according to the Athletic, they believe these are the three best players in the NHL. It's kind of hard to argue that any of them don't belong in the 1A. Three of the outstanding um, offensive players in the league. McDavid seen long as the best player in the league. Austin Matthews, one goal shy of joining the 70 goal club. Nathan McKinnon, has been spectacular as well, winning the Hart Trophy in what was a very close race. One guy I would have thought maybe should have been on that tier 1A. Instead, made tier 1B. Here are the four names. I Nikita Kucherov, I think, has a strong case to be with the three names that were previously mentioned in 1A, but we see Barkov, Leon Draisaitl, and Kale McCarr also make tier 1B. McCarr is seen as the top defenseman. The Norris Trophy winner we'll see shortly. Draisaitl, easily the best Robin in the NHL, but you can't even really call him a Robin. Let's be serious. Was an assist machine in this year's playoffs. Barkov might be a little surprising that he is this high. He's not going to put up the offensive numbers as the other guys who are on these tiers, but of course, seen as the best defensive forward in the NHL, and his Panthers also just won the Stanley Cup. And then if we take a look at tier 1C, so that tier 1A, three names, tier 1B, four names, tier 1C, five names. So all in all, 12 players, two defensemen, Adam Fox and Quinn Hughes. Of course, Hughes is the reigning Norris Trophy winner. We got Jack Hughes, so two-thirds of the Hughes brothers, who of course are the cover stars of the new NHL 25 game. I'm expecting Hughes, as long as he can stay healthy, I wouldn't be the least bit surprised if he's up to a 1B guy. Next year, Pasternak, one of the better offensive goal scorers in the league. And Matthew Tkachuk, maybe not quite as good as he was the previous year, his first season with the Panthers, but still stellar. And again, part of that Stanley Cup winning team of the Florida Panthers. So that is the tier one. Should any other names have been included, I'll quickly name the tier 2A guys. So, tier 2A, the guys who just missed out being on tier 1. Sidney Crosby, Roman Yossi, Kirill Kaprizov, Artemi Panarin, Igor Shesterkin. So the one goalie Shesterkin on the 2A. None were on tier 1. Hellebuck made tier 2B. You wonder if that's partially because of his struggles in this past year's playoffs, but was clearly the best goalie in the regular season. But would you have said any of those names belong in tier 1? I could see Panarin maybe being a tier 1 guy. Roman Yossi's been one of the best defensemen in the league for quite some time. Not sure who I would take out though. I mean, maybe Pasternak, but he's been an incredible offensive player as well. So that's I'm not sure I would. But yeah, let me know what you think of these tiers. Should Kucherov or someone else have been tier 1A along with McDavid, McKinnon, and Matthews? Anyhow, don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. Subscribe, like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.